Yo, what is going on, Senpai Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we got the brand new leaks / spoilers for Boruto Chapter 31, the first Boruto chapter of 2019, and one of the most highly anticipated chapters of the entirety of Boruto, if not the most highly anticipated chapter of the lot. And oh boy, guys, is this chapter gonna split the fandom down the middle or what? I mean, these spoilers already have got people excited, people hyped, but it's got a hell of a lot of people really annoyed at the direction Boruto's gone, something like that. Personally, I think it's a load of stupid nonsense, which I'll get into a little bit later. But as always, credit to Organic Dinosaur. Her Twitter links and Reddit links to this subreddit will be in the description down below for you guys to go and read the full set of spoilers. But with all of that out of the way, I think it's about time we actually jump into what is going to be going down in the brand new chapter of Boruto. So then, the title is called Monster, and the last page ends with Delta versus Naruto, both pushed back with Himawari, Kawaki and Boruto spectating. So it seems as though that the entire 40 pages of this chapter are going to all be Naruto versus Delta, which is massive. That is massive. That's like 2, maybe sometimes 3 weekly chapters of just bang, Naruto versus Delta. Boruto and Kawaki were meant to be running away and they've not. I don't know why they haven't, but something must be keeping them at bay, whether it just be in awe of watching them fight or some other reason, who knows. But let's get into the actual details of what is going to be going down. So I won't be saying every single spoiler in this, I'll just be kind of summarizing it. If you guys want to go and have a look at every single literal bullet point, like I said, the subreddit will be in the description down below for you guys to go and check out. But let's jump into these more detailed descriptions of what's going to be going on. So it seems as though Delta has powers very reminiscent of that of Kawaki. So for example, we can see here that not only does Delta absorb or negate Naruto's Rasengan, she also fires back the Rasengan with her eyes, which is massive because her eyes have been a massive talking point throughout. Now, I'll go a little bit more into detail about this later on in the spoilers because there is something I want to talk about, but a lot of people think she's got a dojutsu. Now, is this going to be one of her abilities? Let's see. But anyway, carrying on, her boot / leg is now in a weird hoof shape, and it reminds me of Kawaki's transformation. So it seems as though that thing that Kawaki can do with his arm and his hands, where he kind of molds it into different shapes, it seems like Delta can do the same thing, but with her feet, which is very interesting. And she can also absorb and fire back different attacks just like Kawaki. So it seems as though she is very similar in her fighting style as to how Kawaki is. So then Naruto has gone into a different form, whether it be 6 paths or chakra, sage mode, something along those lines. But the more important part is that he actually gets stabbed in the abdomen by Delta while she steps on him with her brand new deformed type of foot, which is huge. And she even removes her attack from him, which is it's very nice of you. But here's what I wanted to talk about. A lot of people asking me about Delta. It does not seem to be her dojutsu or anything like that. Her entire body is made up of scientific ninja weapons. She says so herself after Naruto comments on her eyes and her legs. So yes, a lot of people thought Delta was a cyborg, which, as far as we're aware, yes, she is technically a cyborg by definition. She's a person that is just full of robotic limbs, functions, all of that type of stuff. And I started to think, when I put the pieces together, her back, they're robotic, her legs, robotic. I also found out after doing my review, unfortunately, for the last chapter, that her eyes also seemed to be robotic. There was a panel where it focused on them and they had their own sound effect, a very robotic sound effect. So her eyes are robotic. We knew that she couldn't swallow her food. Boom, some sort of robotic throat going on. It seems as though basically her entire body has been replaced with scientific ninja tech. Now this one is huge. It's got me really excited, and it's got the whole entire fandom kind of speculating as to what's going down. But as you can see here, Delta seems to have a similar chakra cloak to Naruto, and that is music to my ears, because one of my favourite things in all of Naruto is when a character gets a chakra cloak. Now I know that is a very, very little amount of characters. You've got literally just Naruto and Teneri. That's basically it. But now we have Delta. Now, I don't think it's going to be her own kind of chakra cloak or anything like that. The likely scenario as to what I think is going to be going down, considering it's a very similar cloak to Naruto, is I think she has somehow copied his chakra cloak, which if that's the case, that's huge, because she's literally now engulfed in Nine Tails chakra, if that's the case, which is mind-blowingly scary about how strong she potentially actually could be. But let's carry on. Didn't name any new jutsus, blah blah blah. It feels like they were evenly matched in the second round, and this is the one thing I want to talk about, because a lot of people are losing their minds over the sheer thought of Naruto losing a fight. How could he? No way. And listen, I do understand, you know, Naruto is basically a god, but you have to understand, Sasuke himself said that these character members are at Tsuki level, so they're not exactly a pushover. It's not like he's fighting against some random Boruto anime original villain, okay? This is literally one of the main antagonists of the entire series. If you seriously want Naruto to be able to just one-shot body all of the main antagonists of the series, then go ahead, read Boruto. But I'll tell you one thing, I won't be reading Boruto, because that sounds like the most deadbeat, boring series I could possibly think of. Imagine if Kakashi or Jiraiya throughout Naruto Shippuden, just every time an Akatsuki member showed up, they just bang, they just one-shot the Akatsuki member. Could you imagine how boring that would be? It would be on a whole nother level of boring, you know. You need to realise this series is called Boruto. Boruto will get most times to shine. Yes, Naruto will do his thing here and there, but if you seriously want Naruto to not struggle against any villain at all, then I'm sorry, but please, what is wrong with you? You know, people constantly, for ages, were complaining that there's no threats in Boruto. Bang, a threat appears, and now they're moaning that it's not being beaten and that there is a threat. It doesn't make any sense, but this may calm you down if you're on the side of Naruto should absolutely just one-shot Delta. It seems as though that Naruto is just kind of testing the waters a little bit, because he's a bit unsure as to what her abilities are. He's never fought a Kamen before, and what's actually happening is he's playing along to extract some intel about her and Kara as they're fighting, which, you know, he's been trying to do that for a hell of a long time. He keeps saying to Kawakin Boruto, boom, let's spar and learn about karma through fighting, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's practicing what he preaches and put it into actual combat to learn about Delta and Kara in an actual fight. But guys, if you're excited for the brand new chapter, which I know you are, don't lie to me, I know you are, then leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're not already to become a member of the Senpai Squad, and leave all your thoughts and opinions on this upcoming chapter in the comments section down below. Do you think Naruto should just be able to one-shot everyone, or do you think, for the sake of story, that maybe, logically or not, Naruto should struggle a little bit in the fights just to make it a little bit more interesting? Because I will hold my hand up, I strongly think that should be the case. But guys, I have to apologise that I won't be getting my reaction out right on time. It'll be Monday. Unfortunately, I'm away for the entire weekend, which means I'm going to miss the drop of the chapter yet again. I keep missing it. It's such a shame. But guys, I do apologise. I'll see you guys in another video. But until then, peace.